you all go together to the other activity too? The Jewish activity now? Huh? We're on? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well,
when they were meeting with me, we would do everything.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody online, whoever is watching. So, it's a beautiful morning today, isn't it? Yeah, we had some rain during the week too. Well, my topic today is about the brain and inflammation in the brain. Well, I had not so good experience traveling this weekend, and so I thought, how much does that affect my brain? How much does it really cause inflammation in my brain, right? Because it's all about having a healthy mind, and if you have a healthy mind, you're going to have a healthy body. Well, I'll share with you my experience for this past 2 days, right?
Sorry for putting it that. Yeah. Sometimes you want to forget. It's like
so anyway, so Thursday I worked the whole day, and then after I finished with clinic, I drove to the airport. Right, I had signed up for a day of learning yesterday in Atlanta. So, well, the drive down to the airport was kind of, you know how it is after 5 o'clock, the traffic. But I didn't get flustered. I got there, and then my flight was delayed. Well, I have connecting flight in Chicago, so my flight was delayed here, and then when I got there, I missed my connecting flight, and then so I said, "Oh my God!" So I called American Airlines and I said, "Can you get me on a different flight with a different airline?" They said, "No, we can only put you on the flight on American Airlines." Anyway, so the representative on the phone said, "Oh, I found a flight for you," and I said, "Oh, good. So I can get to Atlanta tonight." Well, so I just assumed that she got me a flight to Atlanta. So I said, "Oh, can you just email me the itinerary of the new flight?" So after I finished done with her on the phone, I opened up my email and it was a flight to go back to Indianapolis. Yeah. So she was putting me on a flight back, and yeah.
Where would you like to go, lady?
Yeah. Right? So she said she didn't look at my, my whole itinerary. Yeah. So anyway, it took me a while there. So I ended up having to buy a one-way ticket down to Atlanta the following morning with Delta. So I spent the whole night at the airport and hardly slept. And then I got there. I missed the first lecture, and last night after I finished the lecture, I was supposed to fly back here. The same thing happened. So the flight was delayed again. Going back, the first flight was delayed, and I was thinking, oh my God, I have to spend another night at the airport again because I will miss my connecting flight. But then lucky, I guess, the second flight was also delayed. So I got on the second flight and I got back home for nearly 2 a.m. this morning. And then what happened? I thought I was going to have a really good sleep, right? Because I've been very tired. But I for some reason, I kept calm through all of this. So in the past, if things like that happened to me, I would be so flustered and my heart rate will go up and I would be feeling like upset. I would be feeling upset with American Airlines.
Yeah, because you're unsure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The next 2 days at least.
Yeah.
You have plans.
Right. But for some reason, meditation, I have been practicing meditation and I was just calm throughout of this. Even when I talked to the rep on the phone, I did get flustered the first time. But then I said, okay, whatever comes, it's meant to be, we deal with it when it comes. Then when I went to bed at 2 o'clock this morning, I could not sleep throughout the night.
We could not sleep.
Well, he couldn't sleep either because I think I wasn't hydrated enough at the airport for the whole day and things. I tried to drink a lot yesterday during the conference, but still, I guess it wasn't enough.
In itself,
yeah.
I mean, even though you kept calm, your heart rate, but it's something so
unpleasant. Physically, right?
So long. It was like non-stop, one after the other.
Yeah. Well, every 10 minutes, well, the longest I stayed asleep was probably half an hour. Both of my legs got so cramped up. I had to jump out of bed, I don't know how many times. trying.
Some salt maybe?
Yeah, so he got up and he made some salt water for me to drink and coconut water. And oh my God, I said, so I thought, how much of this is going to affect me? The effect of all of these negative things. Sometimes you feel the stressors from outside, right? So all the stress, we talk about how stress affects our body. And you have internal stress.
Especially if it's stress after stress, it becomes chronical,
Right. Yeah.
At this age, stress might be like, well, I do have stress, but I recover fast. I remember how it was 13, 14.
Right.
Kind of, you're not aware.
Yeah.
But at our age, it's like, wow.
Yeah.
I think it can be worse at that age because they don't have the perspective of
that's true.
The wisdom,
that's
the
one
wisdom.
Way of thinking. Definitely
Yeah.
But I remember how I was not aware of a lot of things.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like the whole world is on your shoulders.
The more we go through.
Yes, and you feel like the world is on your shoulders because you have a lot to withstand. House and insurances and things and kids and
responsibilities.
That's the perspective I was talking about.
No, I agree with that. But when you're young, it's like a little problem seems like it's a huge problem.
The end of the world.
Yeah, for an adult, right?
Yeah. So I think external stressors can lead to internal stress, right? Yeah. Not only because of that, the effect of that external stress, but you also, if I didn't have the meditation skill, I can create internal stress that add to that, right? So, yeah. But when stress can cause inflammation in your brain, so this at I think I was listening to a story given on TED Talk by an anesthesiologist, but he's also a professor at Harvard. So he did research on how inflammation affects the brain, and they get a group of non-meditators and a group of meditators, and I think they did this study during the COVID time, and they saw that and these people suffer from COVID infection, right? So other stress, and they scan the brain. They did different scan and things like that, and they saw that the people who meditated have very little brain inflammation. So, and if you have little,
so good news. So good news.
Yes, yeah. Because what does inflammation do to your brain cell? A lot of damage, right? A lot of damage. And if you don't control that brain inflammation, yes, the cells cannot function efficiently, your brain cell. And this is how dementia happens with accumulative brain inflammation over the years, right? Dementia, Parkinson's, all the neurodegenerative diseases happen because of the cumulative brain stress over time, right? People think, oh, it's only this year that my mom and my dad start to lose memory. But the process of that illness has started many years ago, in fact. Yeah. So if we are aware of the external factors and the internal factors that affect our brain, yeah, and we work on that to reduce that, brain inflammation, then our brain can stay very healthy. And as you get older, you don't get into these risks of having neurodegenerative diseases.
That's why it's worth the sacrifice to come. In spite of the long drive.
Yeah. It is, meditation is a very valuable skill, though. If you go through life, you learn different skills, right? You go to school, you learn different things. In your job, you learn different things. They are all skills, but meditation is the best skill ever. If you want to have any skill that help you in many aspects of your life, meditation is the best skill, right?
Along with prayer.
Yes, yeah. So prayer is a form of meditation too.
Of course,
yes. Yeah. Well, with that, today I'm going to lead a laying down meditation. So this teaches you that you can meditate in any position. It doesn't have to be sitting up cross-legged like this. You can do it laying down. And we haven't done a body scan meditation in so long. So in the body scan meditation, we can start using our breath to bring the focus and concentration to the breath, and then you can scan your body from top to bottom, or you can scan your body from the toes up to the top. It doesn't matter which way you do it, but then you bring your attention to every part of your body and see if you are aware of how your body parts are feeling. And not only that you recognize how your body parts are feeling, you also recognize how you interact with that feeling. Okay, so this is how we go deeper into meditation. So the very basic tool is the breathing, raising awareness of the breathing. So we call that the last time you were here, we touched a little bit on the senses, right? Do you remember what the 6 senses are? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. The brain is the mind, yes. Yeah. Yeah. Vision, yes. Yeah. Yeah. So you can just go from top down here. Here, the mind, go down to the eyes is the seeing sense, the ears the hearing sense, the nose is the smelling sense, the mouth is the tasting sense, but also speech, and then the body, the skin, right, is touch. So those are the senses, but what are the subjects of the senses? Yeah, so we have the sense, and what are the subjects of the senses? So the subjects of the senses are what the senses see or hear, right? So yeah, so let's say, okay, our eyes are seeing something. I'm seeing that picture, so that picture is the subject of the seeing sense. If you hear something, that noise is the subject of the hearing sense. Okay, yeah. So we have the sense and the subject of the sense. And then once you have those two and your perception, your feeling of what interaction is the next step. Okay, so that's the next step. So I see. You need to connect them and be aware. Yes, yeah. So I see that picture, but what does that picture do to me? How does my body react to that picture? Okay, how do you relate to that? So, so when you are aware of that, then you will say, okay, some people will say, it's an ugly picture, right? It's so ugly. I don't like it. So then they start to have these negative thoughts, raising that inflammation in the brain. Okay.
Especially if it relates to childhood.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. But when you see that, so it doesn't have to be, so
positive.
yeah. When you know what the subject of your sense is, and you know how you interact with that subject of the sense, and you can figure it out, is it not negative or positive, then you want to cultivate the positive perception. Cultivate, huh? So when you see the negative, you try to let it go, and then, yeah, right, tune it out. Exactly.
I'm thinking
Yeah.
job.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah.
I used to work in places where I just,
Yeah.
99% it was
Yeah.
negative.
Yeah.
You have to go to a happy place.
Yes. Yeah. You try
Mind
to.
over matter, I say.
Yeah. Yeah. You
But
bring
it's
in
very
the
hard.
positive.
It's easier said
Yeah.
than done.
Right. Yeah. But that's how the steps of training your brain in meditation. But once you are able
it's part
to,
of awareness. That's what you're saying.
it is, yeah.
Right? That's the purpose of our
Yeah,
training,
the practice
meditation.
Yeah. But when you are so good at that, what do you get from that? Once you are so aware of the interaction with the senses and the subjects of the senses, yeah, you achieve you achieve insight and wisdom.
And you also achieve kind of like it's all good with you no matter what.
Yes, yeah.
Like Nirvana.
So
State,
peace,
right?
yeah, nirvana, yes.
Or like Garden of Eden, we call it, right? Yeah. It's like no matter what.
Yeah, nirvana, Nirodha, end of suffering, right? Okay, so with that, let's grab the mat and lay down.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, so here you go. You get one each. Yeah, there you go. I haven't done this in a long time. We used to have, now, if I fall asleep, you know why, right? If I fall asleep, it's because I didn't sleep enough last night.
Yeah, you have a good reason out of all of us.
Okay, right. So just lay down and assume a comfortable position. Now, if your back hurts, you can just bend your knees. This will give you some support to your back, so that when you raise your knee, bend your knees like this, your lower lumbar spine can straighten out. Yeah, and then it can be flat on the floor. Ooh. Anyway, so okay, so just start to take a few deep breaths in and out. And as you breathe, be aware of your breathing. You know exactly how you breathe. And we want to breathe slowly and deeply. And you can close your eyes if you want to, or you can open your eyes if you want to. So breathing in, we know we are breathing in slowly and deeply. And breathing out, we know that we are breathing out slower than we are breathing in. Breathing in, we know we're breathing in. Breathing out, we know we are breathing out. After a few deep breaths, you may find yourself starting to relax. Now imagine that you are sitting on the top of a mountain. And it's a beautiful mountain with green grass spread out in front of you. And there may be tall, big trees on the sides, or even behind you. And now you see the sun rays shining down onto you and the surrounding. Deep breaths in and out. Now imagine there is a flow of energy source right above your head. And it can be whatever color you like, whatever your favorite color is. And for me, I like golden lights. So this golden light is flowing down, and now it touches the top of your head. So you imagine this energy flow slowly flowing down your body, flowing down your head, you feel it on your face, you may even hear the subtle noise made by this flow of energy. It is flowing very slow. And with each breath, you appreciate this energy that is soaking into your skin. And as it flows down to your neck, you may feel the tension in your neck muscles. But as this energy flow is soaking the neck muscles, you can start feeling the muscles start to relax. Now it comes to the shoulders. Deep breaths in and out. As you focus on your shoulders and trying to feel this energy source flowing down, immersing into your body, you become also aware of how your shoulders feel. Are they tense or are they relaxing by now? Then you can feel your arms, how they are. This energy flow is now slowly going down your arms. And if you feel the urge to move your arms to get into a comfortable position, you can do so. Breathing in, we know we are breathing in. Breathing out, we know we are breathing out. Now let's imagine this energy source going down your trunk. You're now aware of how your chest cage rises up and then falls down. You're aware of the air that enters your nose, traveling down your trachea into your bronchial trees, into the bubbles that we call areolas. And you see that oxygen starting to go through the membranes into the bloodstream. In this moment, you are so aware of how your lungs are working. How they help to bring oxygen to the rest of your body, and how they help to get rid of the toxic carbon dioxide. And suddenly you feel quite good. You may feel the warmth of this energy source that is soaking your body. You may be aware of your heart beating. And is your heart beating fast or slow? And you may stay there for a little, be an observer of your heart. and give it a little bit of self-love and self-compassion. You can even say, I love you. And I'm going to take care of you. Now, as the energy flow is going down to your abdomen, you may be more aware of how your abdomen rises and falls. And at this time, you may even want to put your palms on your abdomen, so you can feel the abdominal wall moves up and down. And you can see that with your in-breath, it moves up. And with your out-breath, it moves down. Breathing in, we know we are breathing in. Breathing out, we know we're breathing out. Now this warmth, this energy source is slowly moving down your hips. You will become more aware of how your hips are feeling, how your gluteus muscles are. And you follow this energy source down the thighs. You are still very aware of your breath and how you breathe. And you walk along the energy source down the body. And now you may be more aware of how your knees feel. You may feel the urge to move your knees. That's okay. Deep breathing in and slowly breathing out. This golden warm energy source is still flowing down your body. Now it comes to your calves. And slowly it comes down to your ankles. And finally it is soaking your feet and your toes. And then it goes out of your toes. Now imagine this energy source that starts at the top of your head, and by now it has gone down your body and take whatever impurities in your body out from your toes. And you take deep breaths in and out. You may feel the lightness that is within you. You may see that your breaths are even deeper. You may see that you have more mental clarity by now. You can say to yourself, I know who I am. I know where I am. And I know what I am feeling in this present moment. This present moment, I feel peace. In this present moment, I feel joy. In this present moment, I'm grateful for just being here. I am living in the now. Going to leave the past behind. I'm not going to think about the future. I'm living in the present moment. Right in the here and now, I have everything I need at this present moment. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. And for the next 5 minutes or so, I invite you to practice meditation in silence. And for the next few breaths, as you take deep breaths in and out, bring your awareness to this space, back to this moment in this room. You can start opening your eyes if you want to. Move your fingers and toes if you want to. And then we can turn to the side and start to sit up.
Stay forever.
Now the legs start to cramp up.
Forever.
Yeah, but
This is so good.
yeah. I hear Hal fell asleep a few times.
No, I didn't.
No, because
the outer.
your breath, you sounded like you were asleep.
That is true. We heard that.
Yeah. So, well, we can do a few stretches and then we walk around for a while, do some walking meditation, and then we can sit down and just share experience again.
I can share something. Happy.
Yes, yeah, it calms you down. Yeah,
Without any reason.
yeah. Just be in the moment, be in the now.
Relaxed.
Yeah. And basically, when you're in the present moment, you don't need much. I'm here. I'm here. I don't need anything. Yeah. So, you can be very happy with nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So let's stand up and do some stretching and see. Okay, so we can do this this is very easy yoga, right? So you take deep breath in, you bring your arms up, so your feet can be together or shoulder width apart, and then as you breathe out, you bring your arms down. So this is very gentle. We do a few movements like this. Breathe in and breathe out. One more time, breathe in and breathe out. Now this next move, we breathe in, we go up, put our hands together and come down like this. With the forearms together like that, okay. And then as you breathe out, you bring it out like that, and you open it out like this, okay. So then out, and breathe in, and you bring it back in, and breathe out. You go up and down. Is that it? Do you remember it? Okay. Breathe in, go up and down. Still breathing in, right? Then breathe out, bring it in and out. And breathe in, bring it back in. Like bring the energy back into yourself. And breathe out and down. Okay? So your breath is longer, right? Because you do more movement. Okay? Let's see if we can do it again. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Now we'll do a few twists. So, yeah, we do. Let's see. Breathe in like that and twist. and then out, back to the center, and to the side. So I guess it's like one breathe in like this, and then out like this. So into one side, out to the other side. Okay. So deep breath in and twist. Now breathe out, go back to the center and twist. Now breathe in. Oh, twist. I think we're out. Okay, and down. Oh, I think okay. So I'm missing the one step somehow. So anyway, but I think this way, this one is better, right? You can just twist freely and you swing. Okay, this is much better. Yes, and you can breathe deep and slow as you do this. Okay, and now we can do this too. Like move your opposite, so you can move one leg up and touch the knee with the other arm, right? Like this, this, and this, and this. Then you get some leg movement in with it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And then you can do this movement to stretch out your legs. So yeah, breathe in like that, and then out, go down. Yeah, as far as you can, and then when you breathe in, you go back up to the knee only. So you straighten your back out, like going back to the knee, and then breathe out. You go down, and then in. You go. It's in and out. I get. Let's do it again. So I lost track. Lower back. Yeah.
It's very
Yeah.
good for
Mm-hmm.
muscles
Uh-huh.
sciatica.
Yeah.
People that have.
Yeah. Yeah. So like, okay, so in you go up, right, with your arms. Down you go, out you go down, and then in you go up to your knee. Out you go back down to the floor. In you go all the way back up, and out with your arms down, right? So we'll do a few more like that. So deep breath in and out, going down, touch the floor. In, go back up your shin to your knee. Out, go back down to the floor. In, go back up, and out, down. Okay, so one more time. Okay, deep breath in and out, going down, touch the floor. In breath, go up to the knees. Out breath, go down to the floor. In breath, go all the way back up with your arms, and out breath, going down. Okay, now we can do a few walking around. So
Thank you.
you like the walking meditation. So I just ring the bell. The bell just reminds you that
I love that. I love everything.
you breathe in. Okay.
For me.
For you, okay. Yeah, you just pay attention to how you walk, okay? Just be aware, yeah. You can walk slowly. So in breath with one step up, out breath with the next step up, and so on. We'll do one more circle. Thank you. Okay, so how is everybody feeling? Relax? So how was your experience today, Ethan?
Amazing.
Yeah?
I came in a little stressed because of the driving, you know, the week working and all that, and now I feel so.
That's good. Yeah. Did you practice? Try to practice in between? Yeah, at home. Yeah, that's good.
Did you put the video, the YouTube, or you did it on your own, or you
I
watched the video?
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
and I did it on my.
Yeah. So the videos, if you watch different videos, we discuss the topics. You know, I find that very helpful because it helps you to see things and practice changing your thought process as well. Yeah. How about Elise? Yeah, yeah. Makes you feel sleepy.
You didn't sleep either last night? You didn't have a good night? Or it just puts you in a good mood?
It just puts me in a good
mood. Yeah, that's exactly the point.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. So have you practiced at home too? Yeah. So do you do it every day or just when you remember?
I try to do it.
Yeah.
Maybe I say
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Then when do you tend to do it?
in the evening.
In the evening time before bedtime? Yeah, that's good. Yeah. So how about you, Laura?
Oh, I just feel like I said I'm happy.
Happy.
I'm high right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is the effect that has on me when I completely relax.
Yeah.
You don't need, like you said, you're just happy with your lot. You don't need anything. You can be happy with nothing, with just breathing.
Yes, yeah.
That's where I am.
Yes.
I also had a week very, very busy, extremely busy. It's just the life, the existence that I'm in right now.
Yeah.
But when I come here, this is what I am. So for me, I don't know, thankful, very thankful. I am.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here.
Yes.
Good addiction to have.
Yeah.
I thought it was relaxing and always good to hear your voice. Calm us down.
Exactly. Exactly. Grateful.
Yes.
Like we talked a little bit earlier, it brings you to that level, one level up.
Yes.
To achieve some sort of balance that otherwise there's no way you can achieve it.
Right. Yeah. I think it comes with practice for sure, and meditation changes lives. Yeah, changes us and the lives around us too. So
I believe that because I know prayer, increasing prayer and being aware to pray more changes you from inside out.
Yeah.
This I already. It's like I said, they go hand in hand.
Right.
To me, they're like best friends. They're like
yeah. I think I enjoy it when I'm in the present moment and be so aware of where I am, who I am, and I don't get upset very often now. But when I lose that ability, I'm not aware and I don't meditate in that present moment, I get back to, feeling frustrated and upset very easily. Yeah. It's
I think right now I just had like some sort of a revelation thought. It's like the reason I'm happy, it's almost like my brain saying thank you back.
Yes.
It's like my brain has a mind of its own and it says, oh, you gave me something good.
Right.
I give you back in return.
Yes.
Good hormones or whatever you call them, endorphins and all that. That's how I just, how can I explain being happy and content without much reason?
Yeah. Well, scientifically they found that when you meditate, the level of what they call endocannabinoids that our bodies produce rises. Yes. So you know what cannabinoids are, right?
At least my mom know.
Yeah.
I don't think you know. It's from some sort of herbs and plants like marijuana, for example.
Yeah.
Weed. In a very, very good mood.
Relax.
Without you don't have to take that.
You don't have to take that because your body's produce that. We call it endo. Endo means inside. Exo means from outside. So endocannabinoids are the substances that our body produces to stimulate those receptors that make you feel good.
You don't need the outside. You don't need the outside stimulants. They're not always the effects.
Yep. Endorphins, endocannabinoids.
So that's what
it's
I
true.
am actually. you have a real case right now.
You were so happy. So blissful. But there is a bliss center in our brain.
In the limbic system.
Yeah, they name it the bliss center, and there are certain, compounds, molecules that stimulate the bliss center, and and those chemicals are released as we meditate, and they bind to the bliss center. We feel good. So
So that's why I said thank you for this good addiction.
Yeah. I mean, it's so good.
You already said.
Yeah.
Well, no, I was going to say something funny, actually. So for those of us that practice and we have all these endocannabinoids, we also have snacks here. So that's fun.
Yes.
Healthy snacks. So, well, with that, I just want to let everybody watching know that the next Saturdays I won't be able to lead because next week I'm going to visit a friend who is suffering from cancer, and the week after that I'm going to fly out to Boston and spend the weekend with my daughter. So then I will be back leading the weekend after that. So August the 9th. Yes, August the 9th I'm back here, and we will continue our practice. So I wish everybody a very healthy, peaceful, happy weekend, and continue to practice, and you'll see the growth, you see the results. So,
give your brain and your body some love. This is a form of love.
Yeah, this is the form of self-care, right?
Exactly.
Self-care, self-love, self-compassion. Yeah.
It's way of my body and my brain saying thank you back to me for what I just.
Yes. Self-nurturing.
Self-nurturing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Well, thank you. Namaste.
Thank you. Namaste.
Do you know what the meaning